Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. Today, we're not diving into theories, gossip, or fabricated drama. We're focusing on something far more real, more pure, and for some unsettling. Yes, are you sure? It's not just a show, it's an experience, intimacy, and genuine happiness shared between Jimin and Jungkook. For haters, just hearing the name can cause panic. But for us, it's living proof of natural chemistry, sincere care, and moments that cannot be faked. Stay with us, because what we're about to see isn't just entertainment, it's recorded truth, clear and undeniable. For those who dislike Jikook, are you sure? Is not merely a show. It's an unresolved trauma, a buzzing wound in their minds, even months after its premiere. They claim the topic has been closed, yet they never stop mentioning it. The name alone sends shivers down their spine, evoking unexpected memories at the most inconvenient moments. Time may pass, but reality doesn't expire. And are you sure? Reveals too much truth to be dismissed as collective hysteria. Just one mention of "are you sure?" triggers panic mode. Because this isn't about recycled theories, fabricated stories, or pretend narratives. This show belongs entirely to Jimin and Jungkook. Their real moments together. Natural chemistry, calm intimacy, care flowing without force. They complement each other, listen to each other, give each other space. And that's exactly what the haters can't stand. Every moment they share dismantles years of false narratives, that they can't stand each other, that Jungkook isn't happy with Jimin, that Jimin is forcing him, that Jungkook wants to run away. Are you sure? Does the unforgivable for haters. It simply shows the opposite, without speeches, without dramatization, without manipulation. Just reality. And reality hurts when it contradicts what they've fabricated to survive. The most remarkable part, and yes, it's truly delightful to watch, is that nothing needs interpreting. No speculation, no guessing, no reading between the lines. They speak. Clearly. Calmly. With conviction. When asked what the trip meant to them, Jungkook answered first. With his characteristic honesty, impossible to twist. He called it an adjustment period, admitting he initially felt uncomfortable with the cameras, a sentiment he's mentioned before. Jungkook isn't someone who enjoys the spotlight if he doesn't feel safe. Eating, talking, even just being on camera requires trust, security, and peace of mind. At first, he felt watched, tense, restrained. This wasn't suffering, it was humanity. And here's the part that most confuses haters, the way Jungkook described it. He didn't speak from refusal, complaint, or a forced perspective. He spoke from the perspective of process, growth, from someone gradually adjusting, learning to live with cameras, letting go of tension, and feeling more comfortable. He wasn't a victim, didn't justify anything. He simply said the trip helped. That single word shatters all fabricated theories. More than that, he spoke about enjoyment, about the scenery, that the trip wasn't just work. There were real moments to breathe, observe, and feel. Moments of calm. Moments of being fully present. And he closed it with 3 words that leave no room for creative interpretation: meaningful, worthwhile, enchanting. 3 words. From definitive. No suffering person would describe something like that. No one trying to escape an experience would speak so clearly. It can't be manipulated. That's what he felt. If there's still doubt, spoiler, there isn't. Jungkook handed it over to Jimin. And here, everything is sealed. Jimin said he felt happy. That's it. No embellishment. Happy. He said he forgot what it felt like to relax and feel free after years of exhausting routines. The trip was an emotional pause, a reconnection with oneself. Simple yet profound moments that had long been dormant. Jimin didn't speak from a performance perspective, but from his body, emotions, and gratitude. He said it was fun, the food was delicious, and even after the trip ended, he still felt happy. Happiness that lasts, born without obligation. Here's where haters' frustration crumbles. Not a single word about discomfort, pressure, or rejection. Only freedom, calm, and true enjoyment. Are you sure? Is no longer just content. It becomes a real experience they cherish together. You can see it in the way they recall it, their calm tone, how they listen, give space, respect, and support without force. Real intimacy. That's what disturbs haters. Meanwhile, some haters, especially Taekookers, spent months exaggerating non-existent things, creating drama, complaining baselessly, and looking foolish trying to rescue Jungkook. As if he couldn't speak for himself, as if he lost judgment, as if he didn't know what he felt. They want to portray Jungkook as a victim, Jimin as a villain, forcing him. Yet in reality, Jungkook chooses Jimin repeatedly. He even proudly mentioned they will continue filming Are You Sure? Because they enjoy traveling together. And that cannot be erased, rewritten, or denied. The truth has been spoken, recorded, and lived. Are You Sure? Will remain a memory that dismantles their theories, while Jimin and Jungkook remain calm, happy, and safe with each other. These kids are so natural, organic, authentic, that they influence the real world without even trying. They don't need to stand in front of a camera and say, "Buy this." No marketing speech, no rehearsed poses. Just being themselves. And that's the magic. When they speak, care for themselves, and experience life honestly, influence happens. Curiosity, desire, connection, all arise just from their presence. It's visible in places like Skin Cupid, products featured in the Are You Sure? Cosmetic packages sold almost immediately. No promotion, no pointing to labels, sometimes the product names aren't even clear. But fans recognize them. Packaging, color, texture. When Jimin or Jungkook use something, they do it so naturally it can't be ignored. Within hours, it's gone. This is the power of influence born from authenticity, not intent. They aren't acting, trying to sell, just taking care of themselves, sharing simple routines, living in the moment. That's why it works. It feels real, without posing, dramatization, or strategy. Two people comfortable and relaxed, being themselves on camera, that's the secret to that influence. The most beautiful part, influence doesn't come from fame, but from trust. Fans trust them because they see them as they are. Jungkook uses products because he likes them. Jimin takes care of himself with his gentle touch. That connection alone makes someone say, "I want to try that." Not out of obligation, not out of pressure, but out of closeness. The fact that products sell simply by appearing in the background, without promotion, speaks volumes about Jimin and Jungkook's real reach. But more than that, it's about feeling. People don't just see them, they feel them. Honesty, calm, consistency between who they are and what they show creates unavoidable impact. They influence unconsciously, inspire effortlessly, create trends just by existing. Not everyone can do that. Are You Sure? Is not just a show. It's proof. When Jimin and Jungkook live fully, honestly, and authentically, the world feels it, connects with it, and is inspired by it. Without drama, without manipulation, only intimacy, happiness, and radiating truth. And here's the magic. Are You Sure? Isn't just content, not just entertainment. It's living proof that when Jimin and Jungkook are themselves, calm, happy, authentic, the world experiences it, connects with it, and is inspired. No dramatization, no manipulation, just intimacy, honesty, and happiness radiating. So, for everyone watching, remember, true influence comes from authenticity, not strategy. And Jikook, in their simple yet powerful way, proves it once again. See you at the next moment, keep being authentic, and continue enjoying every second with them.